Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to County Court at Law number 2. You were just arraigned earlier by Judge Woods, who is the judge of County Court at Law number 3. In County Court at Law number 2, we have a program that is called the CSI program. CSI stands for Community Safety Initiative. In that program, we have a myriad of services that we can provide to you. We have partnerships with local organizations in the Jefferson County area that assist us in being able to provide those services to you. Now, with the Community Safety Initiative, it's a program that is designed to make Jefferson County a safer place for all of us to live, work, go to school, raise our children, go to church. And the program is designed to address what we call recidivism. Recidivism is where people continue to commit crimes over and over. And so to address that, we have the Community Safety Initiative. I tell people this all the time: when you come to County Court at Law number 2, we don't have court as usual, we have unusual court. And I say that not because we're different, because we're trying to make a difference in the lives of the individuals that come before the court and a difference in the Jefferson County community. In that program that we have a partnership with Spindletop MHMR. It's a local mental health as well as a drug treatment and alcohol treatment program. Now, individuals who may have issues with mental health, we have individuals who have a mental health officer as well as a counselor in court who can do private interviews. And once they do private interviews, they can do assessment and they can help by developing a treatment plan, either outpatient or inpatient treatment. If you have an issue with drugs and alcohol, Spindletop has a program for a youth program called ATAR, Addiction Treatment and Recovery Program. With that program, they can do a screening and they can do an interview and they can develop a treatment plan as well, outpatient, inpatient. Now, we also have a partnership. Well, we also work with Ozar. Ozar is our local drug and alcohol counseling agency. And for individuals who are above 21 years old, they can do screenings, they can make recommendations, assessments, and they can develop a treatment plan for you as well, either outpatient or inpatient. Now, we also have a partnership with the Golden Triangle Empowerment Center, who has a partnership with Lamar University. Lamar University has a program that is called CICE. CICE stands for Center for Innovation, Commercialization, and Entrepreneurship. It is a job training and a job placement program. In that program, individuals are trained in the hotel industry, the shipping industry, or the chemical industry. Once they get trained in those areas, then they will assist you with getting employment in the area that you are trained in. Now, the reason why I brought up our CSI program, one of the reasons is because, for example, if you're assessed a fine and you cannot pay the fine, then your fine can be converted to either you could pay it off over a period of time, or if you cannot pay it off over a period of time, then your fine can be converted into community service. All of the programs that I just mentioned can be used as community service, which means that you can, I tell people this all the time, you could kill 3 birds with 1 stone. And what I mean by that is this: if you're ordered to pay a fine and you cannot pay the fine, your fine is converted to community service. That's the second thing. And your community service, if you're in say a mental health program or drug program, or if you're in a GED program, which is also offered by CICE or Spindletop, or if you're in a job training program, uh, while you're in those programs, for example, every hour that you spend in the program, that will be credited as an hour community service. And every hour of that community service will be credited as $12.50 that will go toward your fine and cost. So in essence, you're doing one thing, but you're getting credit for three things. So for example, if you're in drug or alcohol treatment, you're in there, you're getting credit for community service, and you're paying your fine. So those are the things that we're doing here in County Code Act Law number 2. And in County Code Act Law number 2, our mission is to produce productive people. And because if we produce productive people, for the most part, productive people do not commit crimes because they usually have too much to lose. So those are the programs that we have here in this court, and it's called our CSI program, and it's designed to address recidivism, make productive people, and try to make a difference in Jefferson County. And this program has helped several, I can say over hundreds of individuals since it's been in place since 2017. I think March of 2017, somewhere around in there. So if you're interested in the program, just let the court know. And just to let you know, all of those programs that I just spoke of are free. It doesn't cost you anything. Only thing you would have to do is tell the court that you're interested in the program. And all of those programs are what we call pre-trial, or it could be used as a condition of your bond. Okay? So now we have someone here from Spindletop who would like to just mention something, just let you know what their program is about. And so we have our mental health officer, Deputy Hinton. Mr. Deputy Hinton, you may go forward.
Thank you. Morning. My name is Steve Hinton, mental health deputy with the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. I'm assigned to Spindletop, which is designated as the mental health authority of Jefferson County by the state of Texas. I work with a qualified mental health professional. She'll be here shortly. She's on her way. She had another assignment. But what we do is we have teamed up together between the Sheriff's Office and qualified mental health professionals to work together with people who are going in and out of the criminal justice system or the jail to see if there's any underlying issues that we could address or help y'all and advocate on y'all's behalf to keep you out of the jail, to keep you out of the criminal justice system, and give you a quality of life that maybe you'd be interested in. Again, Judge Holmes is very gracious to allow us in his courtroom to offer this service. Again, like he said, it's free. We're here to advocate for you. All you have to do is just get our attention. We will visit with y'all individually. Everything we discuss and talk about is HIPAA regulated. Therefore, we will not discuss that with anyone else. So everything will be completely private. If you have issues, maybe y'all don't have issues, or maybe your family has issues and you want information for your families, you're welcome to visit with us. We got resources, we got contact information, and we will help walk you or your family members through the services to help y'all get where y'all want to be. You have any questions? Okay, good deal. Just get my attention and we'll work all this out.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Deputy Hinton.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the paperwork that you have in your hand, that first document I will go over, which is the judge's explanation of rights to defendants without attorney. As a defendant in a criminal case, you have three options. Number one, you may hire an attorney. Number two, if you do not have enough money to hire an attorney, you may request an attorney be appointed to represent you. Number three, you may represent yourself. If you want an attorney to represent you and have enough money to hire an attorney, the case will be reset to give you time to do so. If you want an attorney and do not have the money to hire one, you will need to fill out a financial questionnaire so that the proper person can determine whether or not to appoint an attorney to represent you. You may not speak to the prosecutor about your case unless you sign a written waiver of your right to be represented by an attorney. Be aware that there are dangers to self-representation. Waiving your right to an attorney and representing yourself may result in a worse outcome for you and your case, including the loss of significant legal rights and opportunities relating to military service, possession of a firearm, housing and public benefits, child custody, immigration status for non-citizens, and employment. If you choose to proceed without an attorney, you may change your mind at any time and may request counsel from the court. Defendant's choice. Mark initials next to only one choice. If your choice is, I want to reset this case to hire my own attorney, then you will put your initials on the first line to the left. If your choice is, I have hired an attorney whose name is, then you'll put your initials on the second line to the left and the name of the attorney on the line to the right. If your choice is, I want to apply for court-appointed counsel, then you will put your initials on the third line to the left and on the third line to the left. If your choice is, I have a court-appointed attorney whose name is, then you will put your initials on the fourth line to the left and the name of the attorney on the line to the right. If your choice is, I want to waive my right to an attorney and represent myself, then you will put your initials on the fifth line to the left. Once you have finished placing your initials on one of those 5 lines, then at the bottom where it says defendant, you will sign and you will put the day's date where it says date, and the day's date is January 12th of 2021. Once you have finished initialing and signing and dating that document, the bailiff will pick up those documents from you so that we can review them.